No, I'm saying, you know how you think we don't need it until it's gone. Then you be like, none of them. Ain't that crazy?
10 years ago, you remember
Every number. You know, you remember 40 numbers at one time.
Hey, off the top, off the
Yeah. Now,
you'll see a name, you don't remember.
Before you do that, how does the audio sound? So can you turn wrong mic up?
You won? Yep. Well, we sure do hit them ice cream truck.
microphone check.
Huh?
The Ike and Rome Show, man. I see y'all boys doing it.
It's the Ike and Rome Show. Number one high school sports show in the nation. The Ike and Rome Show. Number one high school sports show in the nation. The Ike and Rome Show. Number one high school sports show in the nation. The Ike and Rome Show. Number one high school sports show in the nation.
Hey, Metcalf. You, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Ike and Rome. This is the Ike and Rome Show. Number one high school sports show.
In the nation, doing our thing.
Yes, we back again, man. We back again on another Wednesday night, man. What's going on with you, Big Rome?
Oh, man, nothing. Just relaxing. Glad to be here. Another beautiful day. Had a wonderful day today.
Yeah,
Sunny.
that's right.
Nice, 75 degrees.
Yes, indeed.
You know, beautiful.
What's how it is in Cali?
California.
Cali like
Southern
that?
Cali. You know, I don't think Northern California is popping, but, you know.
It's supposed to be fall.
Is it?
Isn't
yeah, fall.
Isn't fall like a little chilly?
Well, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, but when is it ever?
That's that Cali weather. Southern Cali. That's why I'm glad they moved like all of the championships. What about this year? Is it the state championship in Southern California this year?
I believe so. You know how they do it 5 years here, 5 there. So
Right.
It was here last year, so it probably finish up here. But it rained last year here.
Did it rain
during
in
the
state
finals.
championship?
Yeah, state.
That's what everybody want to.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody playing for that state championship.
Well, that's what it's about now.
They moved it. Didn't they change it a little bit this year?
Well,
As far as like the structure of Southern California state championships. Well, not Northern Southern. Actually allowing like the Open. It's similar to like the basketball Open. So I believe CIF have a Division I and II, and the top 8 is like an open division, similar to an open division.
For football?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how they're going to do it?
Yeah.
They're going to do 8?
It's 8. And then the next 2, I mean, the next half will be like Division II.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody like Division 3, 4, 5, things of that nature. But, you know, you got people like Lawndale who's doing well.
And then Division 3?
Maybe, is it 3 or 4?
3.
Sierra Canyon, they won state champion. They won the state championship last year.
I think they got them in 2.
Oh,
the 1-2 bracket.
Okay.
Yeah.
They doing pretty solid, man.
Yeah,
Sierra Canyon, they do.
That's good. They need to move them up.
You know, every year they've been to a championship. Shout out to Sierra Canyon.
Yeah.
They doing some big things out there. Basketball, men's basketball,
doing great things.
Women basketball.
The best team money can buy.
Yeah.
So, man. Best team money can buy. All them scholarships.
Did you say that? You think? Do you actually think the private schools, is it that much overwhelming, Ron?
As far as what the
Just keep it 100. Is it that much lopsided with private schools, especially just what happened? Because we're gonna get to the point with the city ball. What happened with Norma and Gauchos going down, giving them the SMU.
They gave it to them.
I think so.
I mean, come on now. You know what's funny about all that? I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me what's funny, Ron.
Private schools is doing the exact same thing up under the same laws, and it's okay. They win the state titles.
Yeah.
But if a public school do the exact same thing, they get they lose their livelihood, accreditation, and
they're getting the axe. But what I think they got them on, Ron, is
they're gonna have to come with something different.
They said
scandals. And all kind of other stuff.
Yeah, I think what they said
grades.
They got them on changing grades.
Yeah.
So
I mean, but is that really the football team fault? I mean, who? Let's get to the root. If we're gonna get to the root, then let's get to the root.
Right.
Could a coach convince academics? Convince other entities, let's say individuals that's in the administration, to change these grades? Because coaches only, you got, let's say a teacher, you just implement the grade. Right. You put it in.
Right.
They're the ones who actually put it to the paper.
I don't even really know exactly. Got somebody from Northbound coming in?
Right.
I don't know exactly what happened, but I think they're tired of Northbound winning.
But I'm just trying to figure this out.
Seriously.
Why?
And then, you know, once you win, what I figured out, once you start winning, everybody want to go there. Just plain and simple.
Maybe so, but the thing is,
like Alabama, man, dog, you think everybody, think about it, man. Who wants to live in the state of Alabama?
They want to play football and win titles. Ain't nobody trying to live there. Well, I shouldn't say nobody.
Well, my grandfather from Alabama, but I'm just saying, like, that's not one of the states. When you come to America, or even if you live in there, you go say, man, we got to go to Tuscaloosa.
Right.
We got to go to Birmingham.
But you go in there to play football. You go in there to play football.
But I would rather go to be honest with you, I would rather go to like Miami. If I'm going to play football, I'd rather go to Florida school, Cali.
Yeah.
Look at UCLA. Look how bad they look, man. They look terrible. But you think of these high school kids want to go to UCLA and they losing? Even though it was 75
nobody
degrees?
was going to UCLA when they was winning. I'm trying to figure this out. When give me one national championship UCLA got.
For football? What's basketball? Even basketball, bro. Like, look at the Who school. You got we had Jello Ball committed, right? Jalen Hands committed a couple years ago. You had Cody Riley still there, and you get top notch basketball. But
my boy Hill.
But even the guys are leaving. They not even staying in Cali, man. The high school. Ethan Anderson with the SC, but SC wasn't a big hole.
Right.
That wasn't a hoop school.
No, but they got hoop aspirations, hoop dreams, and hoop money. SC. You You can do what you want to when you got that type of money.
SC got, oh yeah, they buying up everything around
Man,
there.
come on, man.
They buying up, but going back to the
SC will win a national championship in basketball before UCLA win one in football.
yeah. What's that clicking, man? Somebody stop calling with that clicking. Hey, who's trying to call in on the line? Please stop calling and get off the phone.
Somebody
Jeez.
calling?
No, it's just a
You
clicking.
seen it?
Somebody dialing and it's clicking, man.
Right,
Stop it.
right.
Cut it out. Anyway.
I thought it was you over there with the buttons. Yeah.
You a nut, man.
That's not-
So with the Norbon Gauchos,
Right.
are they done? Is it over with?
I don't understand.
They
how
won the city championship what, like
Yeah.
7 times seven times?
Why would you tell me that? Why?
I don't know.
You know,
He's
mess
just
my
some silly.
thought
Don't
process
worry
up,
about him, man. Ignore him. I don't know what he's doing.
I messed up
Production
now.
always doing something silly. Anyway, back to Norbon Gauchos. Are they done? Are they done?
They are. Hold on a second. Let me recuperate. The Dodgers just gave up a grand slam.
Oh, so they lost? Here we go.
I'm sick.
All right. Listen here, LA Dodgers, man. I don't know what y'all doing. We trying to do the Ike and Rome show. Y'all coming up with this craziness with a doggone grand slam. But I'm glad y'all watching the show and not watching the game.
Man,
Anyway, get back to it.
I'm sick.
Thank you.
What you saying about Norbon?
The crickets. Oh man, there's a call in. Hello.
Right.
Hello?
Yeah, man. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man. What's going on with you, man? This is Ike from Ike and Rome show. You got Rome on the side. Master's calling.
Is it too early to call in?
No, man. Tell me what you talking about. You watching the game or you what's going on at the game? Are you at the game or you at home?
Right. You must be at the Dodger game calling in right now. Those are the Dodgers. What you got to tell us about the Dodgers?
I'm not at the Dodgers game. I can't give you any info on the Dodgers game.
I'm sorry. Say it again. You did what?
I said I'm not at the Dodgers game, but I was just calling, calling to show you guys love, man. I really like your show.
Oh man, appreciate it, bro.
Man,
Appreciate it.
that,
Thank you
brother.
thank you for calling.
What's your name,
in.
caller? Oh, we don't get your name.
Yeah, it's Rio.
Rio in the building. Where you from, Rio? You know we nationwide.
Las Vegas.
Vegas in the building.
That's Out there with them Bishop Gorman.
Hey, you
Gale.
you into watching? You watch high school sports in Vegas, Rio?
All day long, I'm watching. I watch the high school. I was watching the Narbonne highlights that you had.
Yeah.
I saw the Inglewood.
Okay.
Man, those cats, they nice, man. You know, they real nice.
Oh, that's right.
You know what, man? Most of these Calis, and I'm not biased. Rome over here pretty biased. He all LA Cali guy. He a Cali guy, and I'm from Cali too, but I like to venture out.
It is what it is.
Hey,
you know?
who do you think is the best high school sports? Like, who has the best high school sports in the country? If you can.
Are we talking about overall sports, or we just talking about one individual?
We can talk about
sport?
overall. We'll talk about overall. Who you got? Can you hear me, Rio?
Oh, for me, you know what? Basically, when I'm looking over there, and when I'm looking at the schools in Cali,
Uh-huh.
because I'm from Northern California.
Okay, you with us then.
looking at what you guys got in Southern California,
Uh-huh.
I really like the way those guys are playing with Narbonne.
That's just what it is, brother. You right on target.
Right on target, man.
Right on target.
Man, again, man, we appreciate you for calling, man. Thank you, man. You call any week you want to, man. Rio, you the man. Vegas up, baby.
Appreciate you, Rio.
He out of there?
There we go.
All right, that's cool. Man, so like I said, back to the city, man.
Mm-hmm.
They getting the axe. So if you take out Norbon from the city of L.A.,
There's nothing there.
well, I won't say nothing, because Crenshaw still...
Like I said, there's nothing there. Man. Let's stop playing. You said we're going to keep it 100. Today is the 100, Ike and Rome 100 show.
But what's going to happen is, though, what's going to happen is most of those guys that was going to Norbon, they're going to start going somewhere. Everybody can't go to, the private
Right.
school. And I don't think everybody feeling the private schools.
Right, but a lot of them going to go. They're going to
To
go.
where? Where they
Sarah.
Sarah going to be back.
Sarah. They might not go to Mater Dei. They might not go to Bosco. They may not go, but J. Sarah is going to be a school that's going to get a lot of them kids. maybe even Oaks Christian, all these private schools that's going down, they're going to get all those kids from Northbound. They're going to get the buses back running. They're going to get the gas filled up, lunches back
You
ready.
know, that's cool, man. They
bags.
got they got vans.
Vans. They ain't got, yeah.
And buses coming to pick.
Now they got sprinters.
But the thing,
Private schools got sprinters. Yeah.
it's not a bad thing, though. Like, if they was coming to get your daughter and say, man, we want to pay for a school, allow her to be in a different environment, would you allow her to go?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. You know, it depends. Because sometimes you want, you know, when you want your community to do good. Like I'm rooting for Northbound.
No, definitely.
Period.
I think
I
most
take
people
Northbound.
are rooting for Northbound kids.
Yeah. Well, that's what we root for.
Yeah, we root for.
school in
But
particular.
what was crazy is like the administration,
Right.
LAUSD, they get involved and they think it's about them. It's not about y'all. It's about the kids and the families.
kids.
Even when Ike and Rome, that's all we about is the kids and the family.
Right.
We care less about, because if it's up to me, man, we probably need to start homeschooling most of the kids.
Yeah. Well, then that's true. That's true. Well, some of them, not all kids.
Some
of
kids.
them, some kids need to be social. They need to
Well,
go out. And
I
they need
don't
to
think
be
we
social.
have with my kids, I don't think they have a problem being social.
Your kids ain't been homeschooled yet.
Oh, man.
No, I'm just saying, if you get homeschooled, then you will see, you know, you'll
Man,
be able to.
they got
gauge
social
that.
media
Yeah.
that help allow most of these kids get down.
Right. But
And
see, that's what's wrong with a lot of these kids.
What's wrong?
That's why they talk better on the phone than they can when they in an interview. No, I'm just saying. Think about it. You got college kids. You ever heard a lot of these college kids get interviewed?
Yeah.
Different schools, different programs in the South, different schools.
Yeah.
When they
Definitely.
talk to these kids, they really don't know how to articulate their words. They're not really saying. They're not giving full answers to the question.
Right.
But let them get on that phone.
Yeah.
They know how to talk. Let them let them get on Instagram, make a live video.
No, definitely. No, I get you. I think
different. There's some
kind of
manners.
dummied us down a little bit. You think so?
So, just with that being said, I like to root for teams, people like Northbound, especially when you have schools like Northbound, especially when you have organizations, because that's what Modern Day is, an organization. You got Modern Day, you got Bosco, you got all these private schools able to do exactly what they want to.
Yeah.
They got the media with them. They got the press.
Right.
They get the
key is the key word is they got the money.
yeah, and they get to change the narrative and change up any way they want
Create
to and
the
it
environment that they want to
that they
create.
want and say this is how it's gonna go. And you got guys that come from LA Times.
Well, you
got
need
all these
money.
Other people that that's what it is. So what else would I do if I'm an investigator?
Right.
And I can't go after half of high school football because it's private.
Right.
So I gotta spend all the rest of my resources on who?
Yeah, that in the city.
That's all. That's how I go.
Money make the world go round, man. We got to go to a short break. Our production team, man, wanted to get to a little short break, but we'll make sure we come back. Y'all check us out. Don't go nowhere. We're going to be here talking about some of the high school sports teams
Some of the drama.
in the countries.
We're
Yeah.
also gonna talk about that Fair Play Act that just got signed.
Ooh,
from the
wee.
governor. Let's talk
Ooh,
about
wee.
that. It's the Ike and Rome Show
#1 high school sports show.
in the nation.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. We're going to stay right here. Yep.
Holla.
Yep. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We back.
Back
Ike and Rome Show, #1 high school sports show.
in the nation.
Yes, indeed. We here with you every Wednesday night doing what we do, talking that talk.
Keeping it 100.
Who's the #1 team in the country now, man? Who you got, Rome?
Modern Day.
Ooh.
And there is no two.
Is it lopsided modern day,
They
undisputed?
1, 2, 3. Probably 4. Me and you come on in after that.
This boy, man.
I'm serious. I mean, listen, man. I'm one of the ones. I'm almost. I want to crown them champions now, right? I do, but I do understand one thing that no matter how Bosco play, they rivalry and their familiar. For what you call it?
Familiarity.
Is it
Familiarity. That's it.
Familiarity.
Yeah.
Okay, that word.
Yeah.
They have that with Bosco.
Right. So it's kind of tough. It's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
When it's Auburn, Alabama. It's USC, UCLA.
Yeah.
It's Florida State.
Yeah. Yes. It's that type of
It's
thing.
a close game.
It don't really matter who's one or two, or it don't even really matter who you played before each other.
Right. That's what I say.
They match
you know
up.
what? They try to pump up this game against Mater Dei and Bosco, and I don't even care who wins. I go out of town. I don't even usually go to that first game anymore.
Right.
I used to get fired up like everybody else. Oh man, 1 and 2 play.
Playoffs, huh?
So what? It don't matter who win this game. It matters who win that playoff game. Whoever's going to win the number one in the state, because it's kind of hard for De La Salle to compete.
It is.
I say De La Salle because they're the only one that come down and play in the state championship. So I can't say Bishop O'Dowd. I can't say Oak Tech. I love y'all, Skyline. I can't say Folsom. They play, but they don't play in the granddaddy.
But the thing is, if they would beat De La Salle, they would.
It's hard to, man, in Northern Cal.
It's hard to. So what they do is they put them in Division I.
Ain't that cold?
Yeah, because
that's
they
like
want more
putting
representation.
So that's like us putting whoever will lose in the CIF championship
in
Division I.
And I said we ought to do that.
Yeah, Jay Sarah go down there and smash a lot of schools.
The open division out of the winner in the open division ought to be up. The loser, in the open division, the runner up, however you want to call it, in the open division should automatically drop down to Division I in state.
See, I love the Trinity League, man. Don't get me wrong. We talk about the Trinity League, but I love some Jay Sarah.
Yeah.
I love some Mater Dei. I love some Bosco kids.
And that's about it.
The kids, man. I love. Olu do all right, man. They got some solid kids. That last year they was pretty solid. This year,
every school got solid kids.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Okay, listen.
No, they don't.
Well, who don't?
Every school ain't got solid kids.
They do got one or two solid kids.
Not every school.
Well, I'm not every school. I understand that. Every school, you know what I mean, though. Every school that we looking at.
Yeah.
That we concentrate on. I ain't talking about a school that don't got a football program.
No. I'm talking about you got a caller. Come in. Hey, caller.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Who my ass is calling?
This is Drake Metcalf.
Who?
Drake Metcalf.
Drake Metcalf. Bosco Drake.
Yes, sir.
What number does that go up? What number? Hold up, Drake. This one? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Push the green one. Let me see. No, that ain't it. Drake, man, what's going on with you, man?
Nothing much. Just hanging around the house, getting ready for some midterms, man. Getting ready for J this week.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce All-American offensive line, one of the best linemen in the country, 2020 senior, Mr. All-Everything, who's committed to Stanford University, called into the Ike and Rome show. Put your hands together for Mr. Drake Metcalf. I had to give you a pretty one, man. Drake, let me get straight to the point, man. Who you guys got Friday night?
We play Sarah down at their home this next week. We're playing down there in San Juan, South County, and we're looking to put a good beat down on those guys.
Awesome. You guys it was a close one last week, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know what?
Pretty close.
How did you prepare for a game like? Because everybody is like swinging at you guys. You guys are one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah,
you rated.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, we just prepared for that game like any other game. It's just, we take our approach each week as we take every week. We take it with a grain of salt. We think we're playing, Servite just as, if we were playing Mater Dei, another great team. So, we treat all our opponents the same. The game, a lot of people thought it was kind of controversial with some of the calls and the touchdowns being called back and the penalties. But at the end of the day, we just have to play a football game. We have to play our best football game that we could ever play. So, that's how we kind of took that game, and we have to take this game against Jay Sarah also kind of with the same mentality and just go out there, don't worry about all the external factors such as, referees making calls or kind of different issues. We just have to go out there and play football.
Who would be one of the most challenging players that you had to go against in high school? Do you remember?
Yeah, basically, I'd have to say, even at camps, doing one-on-one outside of regular just playing football, guys like McKinley Jackson from down in the South, playing him at the Rivals camp, and guys like that. But during the regular season with my football team at Bosco, I've been against a lot of great guys. But just some notable guys, being able to play against Brew McCoy and DJ clean, not giving up any sacks, not giving up any pressures or hurry-ups. That was fun, going against guys like that who are just touted as the best. It's really special to be able to go against guys like that. But, Mater Dei's defensive line last year is phenomenal. I mean, across the board.
Right.
We had ballers who all went Division I that were seniors. So, those guys, props to those guys, they were fun to go play against and challenge them in the trenches. But, just other guys in the past, I've been against the best. Malik McClain at USC now.
Right.
He's playing there. And just absolute studs, that you see just dominating at the next level right now. So, it's it's kind of just the Trinity League.
we were just talking about that, man. That Trinity League is tough. It's tough.
We just got ranked by, I think it was Max Preps ranked us #1 toughest league in the country.
Yeah.
There's plenty of proof in the pudding to show, why it's the toughest league when you have players like Brew McCoy, Malik McClain, and, Evan Bennett, and Chandler Hudson, all these guys that you can go against in the trenches, week in, week out. So that's, what really sets us apart from any other league in the country.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Drake Metcalf, 2020, St. John's Bosco, everything lineman, committed to Stanford. That's a beautiful. You know how much it costs to go to Stanford?
Yeah.
I think it's like what, $80,000 a year?
Yeah, close to $80,000 a year to get into Stanford.
Close to 80.
Tuition.
Wow, that's $320, man, that you go work for. Well, I know they passed a law in the state of California. I don't know if you'd be able. I don't know if you'd get into that. Huh? Would that affect him, Rome?
No, that's 2023. Maybe at his end.
At the end.
Maybe so. He probably get last year.
You'd be able to probably make about $10,000 maybe your senior year.
Customize some neck rolls with my name and number on them and send them out there.
Right. That's awesome, man.
Yes, sir. Yes.
How was mom and dad doing? They doing all right?
Yeah, everyone's doing good. Excited that the leagues here. Just, my parents were excited about Survive. They're excited about Joe Sarah.
Okay.
But still, your calendar is October 25th, because that's when the real brawl happens out there on the field. That's going to be the real deal out there, playing against Mater Dei at home.
Man, we're so proud of you, man. Yeah. Proud of you.
Thank you, guys.
We love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, Drake. We've been rocking with you for a long time, man. For a long time.
Day one, man.
All right, man. Congrats. I'm going to let you go, man. I know you got to finish some homework.
Thank you very much, man. This is great. I love you guys, man.
Love you too, Drake. Appreciate you.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you.
Oh, Drake Metcalf. That's unbelievable right there. Yeah. Call in, man. Stanford, man, that's a good school to go to.
Great school.
I thought maybe, they was going to hit, because his family like USC.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll stick? You think he'll stay?
Yeah,
Stanford.
Well, Stanford is good.
Yeah, no,
Stanford's
definitely.
If he would have said somewhere like San Jose State, maybe I would have thought about there's a change. But
that's one thing I like about.
Stanford's good for linemen, good, strong, solid linemen. I don't know how SC let them get away. That's another mark against them.
What's going on with USC, man? What's going on over there? For the high school kids, not really. They got guys though, Ron. We got. You
can't win with receivers and running backs and quarterbacks. You need a line on both sides of the ball. It's proven.
You telling the truth, man. You telling. Say that statement again. You cannot do what you can't.
You can't win with linemen. I mean, with running backs, receivers, and quarterbacks.
You gotta have a strong defense.
You gotta have a strong line, D line, and O line.
Yeah.
SC on their third quarterback, and we got 5 games. What does that tell you? That line. I'm getting rid of everybody on the line, starting over.
Well, they got a good D line. They D line is smashing.
Yeah, I'm talking about that O line. They lost 2 quarterbacks.
You got Drake Jackson, who's a true freshman, to come in there and putting in work. They probably have.
When a freshman can come in and put in work, I ain't taking nothing off Drake. But when a freshman can come in and start, that ain't saying a lot about SCD line, or he just that good.
But they got the freshmen like Max coming in. You got Steele coming in. They freshmen. So, I mean, Isaac.
Still, no, I'm not saying nothing, but still left Florida.
What you mean? I would have left too. All that stuff. Well, that's what I heard. I think something happened, right?
Yeah, that and probably, out there and couldn't hang with it.
Yeah,
Just be honest.
Well, it's kind of different when you go. Like, I don't understand. Look, man, I'm USC and UCLA. How do you let the two best quarterbacks, not only in the state, but in the country, leave Cali? There's a problem.
That's wrong.
That's a problem.
We losing all our good talent and the corner, Elias Ricks.
You let
How Elias Ricks get out of here?
I know.
How DJ go to Clemson?
How you let Elias Ricks? But he got family. Yeah, we know he got family in Louisiana.
We got family everywhere. You got family in Texas. Then you went to Oregon.
I got family.
A bit of family in Oregon.
Nobody.
You do now. But I'm saying you getting in.
Yeah, most definitely. You let Elias Ricks leave. He's number one cornerback in the country. Bryce Young.
Come on.
He was committed to SC.
You let Buki go to Oklahoma. All this talent we got in this state.
Beautiful weather. What is it? Why do you think they're leaving? Well, to be honest with you. Because it's 80 degrees. We got the beach.
Well, our top schools don't know how to recruit.
There it is, bro. There it is.
There it is. I love Coach Helton.
We do. We love Clay. We love
Coach. I ain't gonna say I love SC. I like SC.
You're right.
I love Coach Helton. That's my guy.
Yeah, he is. That's your boy.
And I understand that the head coach, he does, play a part in recruiting and stuff. But
right.
I'm pretty sure he leave it in the hands of
other
people that get paid to do this type of stuff. Everybody got a job to do.
Right.
But SC recruiting,
it's terrible. It's terrible.
But I can pick SC's recruiting class. All I got to do is look in ESPN 300 and start picking. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get that guy.
Well, ESPN don't know how to select the All-Americans. When you guys, they don't watch high school sports. They just go off of what certain media people say.
Well, and they're haters.
Yeah.
They're not really
looking at the West Coast.
They're not objective. They're just looking and they're saying,
right.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
Right.
Or they play too late.
Right.
All kind of stuff.
Because honestly, even with now, and they pumping up Bryce Young.
Right.
Now Bryce been a beast.
Right.
Bryce been nice. We knew his pedigree. We know where he played Pop Warner for. You know what I'm saying? He was an IE Duck kid, so he had game. IE Duck, shout out to y'all for being number one in the nation right now.
OG Ducks.
Yeah, the OG Ducks.
You got to change it.
Yeah, y'all. But y'all connected. Yeah, OG Ducks. Shout out to y'all going down there and putting hands on them boys. But anyway, if you come from a pedigree of ball like Inglewood, Pop Warner, Carson,
right?
Those back in the day was Mission Viejo. You know what I'm saying? Baldwin Hills. We understand where you come from, so by the time you get to high school, we know, like, man, this is a tough kid. He's, he's been in the trenches. He's battle tested.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he went down. Bryce went to Cathedral. Then he went to Mater Dei, and people were like, oh, man, he ain't ready.
Right.
Cathedral was nasty. I'm like, but you ain't seen this guy play.
Well, everybody. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't say he was garbage, but I held my,
But you hadn't seen him really.
I hadn't seen him at all.
Right. So that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. And then he's coming in after JT.
Yeah. But you got to look at it. JT had some guys, too.
Yeah,
he had
JT
Brew.
did that 3 years.
You had them St. Brown boys.
Yeah, but
both of them. You had both of them.
But not his freshman year, he didn't.
I don't think they wouldn't like that, though.
So he still, and he threw for over 3,000 yards then.
Yeah, but,
What I'm saying is JT was a special kid, and I still think he's special. Even with
right. No, he's good. But I like JT then.
That's why I didn't think Bryce. I didn't have no reservation either way. I just wanted to see what.
But that's different on you. But I'm talking about people that seen him play.
Right. Well, they've seen him at Cathedral.
A freshman, and he was the same thing he's doing now at Mater Dei. He did there. Now he's just on a big. He's on a bigger with
a lot more talent.
He got more talent around him,
but he's
on a bigger stage.
And he's getting better. See, that's the thing about it.
Yes, he is.
When you're a sophomore, you play as a sophomore. But when you're a senior, a junior, a senior, you start to play. You start to get better. You get better. You start to rise up. Your game rise up.
What you do?
So things like that.
Yeah.
They start to help you. So I didn't believe that he was going to stay right there. I believe that he was going to always get better, do things to get better. You know what I'm saying? And then adjust to the offense that he's in. So
right.
But he surprised me this year.
Yeah.
He surprised me this year.
He's killing it.
Surprising me this year. I'm been just a surprise. Everywhere. Man. We got our producer up in here. Good thing this is a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, you can say anything,
Test
do
one,
anything
two.
on the podcast, but we got a producer over here.
I don't
that's
know what he's just too active. I don't know if he ate.
too active.
No,
Sit
what he
down
doing?
somewhere and relax. Do the show. All this running around and stuff got me tripping.
He turned me off. I can hear it go. I can hear myself again.
We're doing backflips.
Man, go sit down, please.
Man,
Sit down and get out the way.
relax. Let us do this show. Just stay right there and feel
Another
this
caller? You got
time.
another caller coming in? I don't know. Caller. Got a call on the line?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry. The producer was trying to help us. We didn't know you was calling in. I'm sorry. How you feeling?
Our producer got an IEP. Sorry about that.
That's cold, man. That's cold.
I'm great.
How you doing?
I'm great. I just want to tell you guys that I love you and I miss you. And I'm so excited that you guys are still doing your thing for the kids.
Who love us?
What's your name, first of all?
I'm Keisha Callie.
Keisha Callie.
I know Keisha ain't over here acting all brand new like that. She came over here with her PR voice.
Yeah, ladies.
I'm so proud of you guys, and I love you.
Yeah, right.
Wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, this our girl right
That's our
here.
girl right here. What's
Keisha
up,
Callie,
sis?
what's going on, Keisha?
Oh, man, I'm just here chiming in with you guys. And just wanted to let you know that I love you and that you guys are awesome. I find it cool what you're doing.
Look, we got to get you on the show, Keisha
Yeah.
Callie. You got to come in on the show and hang out with Ike and Rome.
I will, but you guys are right after me, so it's like,
You do a show.
it'll be hard. Y'all gonna have to hold it down. And then,
So we go send a jet over there to you and bring you over here on our set, and you come down and put it down for
Okay.
us.
All right, see, by the time you get over here, you be ready, turned up, and ready to roll.
but you know, I like it like that, so let's do it.
That's right.
Keisha Callie, ladies, and thank you for listening to us, Keisha. We love you. And keep doing what you're doing, hon.
You can find Keisha Show on Accelerated Radio.
AccelerateRadio.net.
Wednesday nights.
Wednesday night. What time you on, Keisha?
I think 7 to 8.
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
It's our girl. Y'all
What's your
check her out.
Instagram? What's your Instagram,
It's
Keisha?
my 3-year anniversary, guys.
Ooh.
Congratulations,
Put
Keisha.
it down. Put it down.
Congratulations, sis.
Yes, yes.
Keisha Callie in the building. We love you again, man. Let's link up. We go out to dinner or something.
I will. Make sure you guys listen. I want you guys to understand that what you're doing for our children is awesome. You know, it creates a different level of self-esteem for them. Not just, what they're doing, but as far as athletics and academic-wise, and just in knowing and developing themselves. You got
All right, Keith.
Keisha go.
Producer back at you.
Hey, that's funny. Hey, look, when you get producers, they in there talking. I'm trying to tell them to be quiet, and they turn the phone off. Anyway, that's Keisha Callie, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you for calling, Keisha. We love you. Big time, man. Rome, let's get to, what were we talking about before Keisha?
I don't know. Something. Ain't no telling. We just talking.
Back to we hit Narbonne, we hit the private school, public schools.
Yeah.
What do you think about this new law that transpired a couple of weeks ago with our governor signing
Fair Play Act.
the Fair Play? Yeah.
That's wonderful. It should have been like that.
Should-
a long time ago.
Should they get paid? Should athletes? Should college?
Yes. Okay, let's say the school don't pay them. They should be able to get paid off of their own images,
Yes.
their own name, their own rights.
You know what I can't stand, man? People talking about, we're paying for your scholarship.
Well, when we say
you're not-
we, who?
Yeah,
I want to know who the we
You're
are.
not paying for the scholarship. You should be happy.
No,
you should,
Ike paid for my scholarship because he played a couple years before me.
Right.
So he paid for mine, and I'm
Right,
going
right.
to pay for another kid's.
Come on, man.
That's really what's going on. The school ain't paying nothing. It ain't coming out of the pocket a dime. But I'm going to tell you what they are doing.
Right.
They're building parking lots with the football money.
No,
They're
yeah.
building science buildings.
Right.
They're building labs.
They're buying up real
They're
estate.
buying up real estate all around.
With the bowl money, with the TV
Come on,
money.
man. Come on.
You're able to pay coaches, a head coach at a university,
$7 million?
which is amateur.
Amateurism, Ike. Come on.
You always told me an amateur sport is only amateur for the athletes.
That's it. And here's
That's
what's
it.
so funny. They're the only ones that's amateurs, right?
Right.
And they're the only ones we come to see. Ain't that crazy?
We didn't come to see the trainers.
No.
We didn't come to see the TV analysts.
No.
We didn't come to see nobody working at the hot dog stand. We
None of
came
that.
to see the game.
Came to see the game.
And I think, you know what? If you want to pay the players and let them make their money that they're making, they let it go to them.
Like you're
they don't
making.
need a scholarship.
Yeah.
So if I'm making $500,000,
Yeah.
then give me my $500,
Okay,
and I
okay.
can pay my own school.
And this is another way how you know. Let's try this too. Let's put a cap on coaches.
Right.
Let's say you can't make more than $200,000 a year. I guarantee you they'll want some of that. Oh, well, what about this part? Because we do this and we do that. Well, what about the athlete?
Right.
What do they do? Because I'm not. You know the reason why people not watching Kentucky or Kentucky don't get a lot of football games on TV and things like that? Mm-hmm. Because they don't have those players over there that people want to see. Right?
But for hoop.
Yeah, for hoop they do, right?
For basketball.
They get those names, right? So guess who comes? The TV deals come, right?
Yes.
So when you tell me that, oh, we're doing this for a scholarship, I'm saying to myself, are we now?
Right.
Because all these other schools that's giving away scholarships, they have no TV deals.
Right.
They have they're not getting on any primetime games.
Right.
They're not getting the same amount of funding and money that these other schools are getting. But SC, Bama,
Yeah.
Tennessee, all these Power 5 schools,
Yeah.
all those schools are on TV primetime games. They're doing their thing, and they're getting paid.
Yeah, they make
And
money.
this is because of the
TV
athlete.
contract, yeah, and they know that's why they
The
got the
T-
Pac-12 network. They
No.
got the Texas got their own network.
Come on, the Pac-12 do too.
SEC, I mean the University of Texas. I ain't talking about the
No,
Big 12.
no, I know-
They probably got Big 12, but I think
Yeah.
Texas got Notre Dame got the contract with
NBC.
NBC,
Right.
and I'm not knocking that. However, I'm saying, just like everybody else is saying, why not let the players get some of this
Right.
instead of letting everybody else eat? Now, if you stop everybody else from eating, then you can say, all right,
It's amateurism.
yeah, it's amateur. But everybody is eating.
Everybody. How could you be making billions of dollars and I can't eat? And you making billions of dollars on me.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I can't eat. Why
Right,
I can't eat?
Right.
I want to eat. My family want to eat. So the Fair Play Act now, right? I'm gonna tell you.
And I think LeVar Ball helped move this. I'm telling you. Y'all knock LeVar Ball for all this stuff like
Why
that.
you say that? Tell me why you say he
Because
helped move
he
it.
helped push that. Because he know that there's value in the athlete.
Right.
Athlete got the value. Now I might not agree with everything he did. I don't know about Jello pulling.
But how you correlate the two together?
Well, he was
Like,
creating. They created money for these kids to come that wasn't playing college ball.
Right.
The young guys that's coming, they was making a little money. They was making money. He created another league.
Another lane.
There wasn't another another lane, another league, and there's different ways you can make money. Also with the big baller print, y'all talking bad about it, and I might not have done it that way. However, he made some money on it.
Yeah.
Lonzo the one that said that the shoes didn't work.
Right.
I didn't say that. He said he had to have 3 or 4. But however, he put something in people's mind and said, you know what? We can do something else. We don't always have to
Right.
go the route that everybody else wants us to go.
But we kind of do when it comes to shoes. If you're gonna compete and you want to say no, seriously. If I said I'm gonna take you from, I'm gonna show you guys another way. Well,
Right.
I got it. The other way, it has to be successful.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
What I think
I get what you're saying. It's an idea. The
No.
idea starts and it rolls downhill.
People always they go with the masses.
Right.
And that ain't always the right thing to do.
Right.
Now, however, personally, if you ask me, I would have took that $10 million that Nike gave me. And then I would have created something for my own if I want to do something later on.
Right.
But I'm not gonna turn down the money. I'm not taking away from what he
Right.
did.
Well, you know what? I believe that the asking price probably was a little bizarre.
You think?
Well, yeah.
How much were the shoes?
Oh, about 1,500, something like that. So he knew them was gonna be shoes that you just wear, not like balling.
Yeah,
that you just wear. So he had that going on. But as far as the business side, he had a good plan, got a good idea.
Got a good idea.
But I'm gonna tell you what, if California schools is going to California colleges are going to go to this Fair Play Act.
Right.
Those players are gonna get money. We ain't gonna have to worry
So
about our players.
is SC and UCLA back? Are they back now?
No, they ain't back yet. UCLA probably won't come back for a long time. Well, they may come back fast because now Chip Kelly gonna be able to get all them kids from Texas, Florida, and all
They
them,
want to
'cause
get paid. They hungry.
You are not going to tell Jimbo Johnson, Mama Miss Johnson, Betty Johnson, that sits over there on the corner that
from
got the
Alderline,
rocking chair,
Texas. Right.
Cook meal for everybody. That Lil Jimmy that's growing up right now is not going to be able to go to California and make some money.
Come on.
I'm going to go to Bama.
Come on, Ron.
We was going to go to Bama. I wanted to go to Bama. I was dreaming. I had dreams of Bama. Until the Fair Play Act came in.
Of going to Alabama.
No, until the Fair Play Act came in.
Right, but that's not the only reason why people going to Alabama because they win it.
That's it, yes.
The only reason why you got DJ going to Clemson.
Because they
Doc,
win it.
who want to live in South Carolina? That's not a place that you would want to.
No.
Ain't no Polynesians. Ain't no Polys out
Well,
there.
I think they believe because Tua went, probably was the first
get
Polynesian in
I
Bama.
get that, and I'm not knocking it.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him. I want him to go and flourish, man. I love the family, man. All of the whole family is beautiful. But I'm just saying the only reason why these players are going there, man, is
They win it.
they winning, dog.
Yeah. Winning,
That makes
that's
a
what
big
winning
difference.
do.
Yeah.
Winning does that, and it don't matter. Winning does that. With picking your team. Like everybody's a Golden State Warrior fan. You
Nah.
wasn't a Golden State Warrior fan 15 years ago.
I tried to tell my son, he's 15.
Everybody, I got little nephews at the church. Oh, I'm a Golden State Warrior fan. Oh,
Yeah,
who on
Golden
the team?
State.
Steph Curry. That's all I know, Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? But
Clay.
look, it go back to what we say. It's the player.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's never. I'm not going.
You don't hear nobody cheering for the Bulls no more.
Nobody ain't sitting up there. And
When
nobody
we grew up, it was like during the
Bulls.
80s and
Magic.
90s Magic.
Showtime. The Lakers gonna always be good. So it's a little different when we talk about the
Well, that's a
Lakers.
winning organization. Some
Yeah.
organizations are winning
And
organizations.
some organizations just doomed for.
So the Yankees, so the Yankees in baseball winning organization.
Yeah, Dodgers ain't.
You go do them like that, man.
I'm hurt. You know how I get you.
You go do the Dodgers
You know
like
how I
that.
get.
Pius 10, congratulations,
Yeah,
man.
Pius
That's
10, congratulations.
Jump to a whole different subject.
They had to.
They 6
Thank
and
you.
0. Yes,
Thank you for helping me
yes.
right there. I'm
No.
6-0.
Pius 10, Matthias.
And Inglewood is 6-0, right?
Are they really?
5-0, 6-0. They won their homecoming back by 21 last week.
Okay. Coach
From
Melvon
0-10.
doing it over there.
It was
0-10 last year.
0-10 last year, man.
Yeah,
I think
that's a
Pius
big
X
turnover.
was too, huh?
Nah, I don't think they was 0-10. They might have been
1-9.
it might have been 1-10. It was close to it.
Man.
I like to see programs turn around.
I do.
Just like Bosco, y'all turned around, man. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, and y'all might be upset. And I know Drake and we love the kids at Bosco, but Bosco growing up wasn't one of the big high power programs. Nobody really wanted.
Bosco just got a football field, so that I ain't trying to clown.
No, a stadium.
A stadium.
Yeah.
The football field was they practicing at?
Yeah.
They always had a little field.
Yeah.
They just got a stadium. What does that?
That lets you know.
Man, that tells you a lot.
Top-notch stadium, and they had the number 1 and number 2 team in the country play there earlier this year. So,
Yes.
but Coach Negro's doing an excellent job
Coach Negro's
getting the kids
wonderful.
over there and coaching them. That's
I think
one thing I
Coach
like.
Negro can go get that SC right now
He could get his
because his
college job.
relationship with people.
Yeah, definitely.
He can go to SC right now and turn them into winners.
And you better take TB with him.
He got to.
Modern day, y'all better coach. I know Rollo not leaving. He got a couple more years under his belt coaching. But
Rollo
cats
don't
like
even
Jay
coach. Do he
Finn.
still coach?
Oh yeah, man. You know what? He don't have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Cause-
Man, that coaching staff is
Unbelievable. Modern day got one of the best coaching staffs in the country. They beat the brakes off that team from Maryland.
St. Francis.
Beat the brakes off,
They
and they
must
was
have
one of the
been.
biggest teams I've seen in high school.
Man.
IMG came out. It's 2 years in a row, man.
Beat
that
IMG,
they
big
battle.
boys.
They battle tested.
Bosco, and that's why I say I can't take nothing from Bosco outside of California. See, that's the bad part of it.
Jay Sarah too. Jay Sarah played a couple teams out of state.
Yeah, they lost. They lost to one. They lost to one.
Was it Utah? Jay Sarah lost?
That Utah team.
Did they?
Yeah.
Hey, Streets.
Was it,
our little nephew.
No, I think it was
Nope.
St. Joseph.
Yeah, it might have been St. Joseph.
Yeah, something like that.
Our
but-
nephew still, Chris still doing this thing, man. He's
See, but
going to
Jay
Cal.
Sarah is like,
A little bit below.
it's a bad
Just like
part.
Corona Centennial. Because Corona,
Oh, Corona got
they
some
just having
championships,
yeah,
though.
they got a lot of championships.
and they done beat Modern Day
Yes,
and
they have.
Bosco.
And Corona's
in big
still good.
games.
But they just,
Yeah.
what happened, I think some of the kids left, went to North Cole, some went to Corona High
that's
once the
what's
coach
going on
left.
out there?
Well, once the coach left. So the culture kind of changed a little bit. They had a coach over there. So
What coach left? Oh, one of the defensive coordinators?
I think, I don't know if it was the offensive coordinator.
He went to Corona, huh?
Yeah, and he took some kids left. But still, the thing I like about Centennial, Corona Centennial, it's a public school.
Right.
And you don't even know some of the kids that go there.
Right.
You know, you probably never heard of them. Like my boy, Jaden Mickens. Put your hands together for Jaden Mickens, sophomore. Boy got, 4 interceptions already. Starting cornerback, and I told
But you said Corona Centennial runs full full practices all in the spring, like they ready for the game, right?
Unbelievable.
What'd you see?
Just to see them practice, man, in the spring, man. They had a showcase, and to see what Coach Logan was doing to those guys over there, man. They ran like 400 plays in an hour and a half.
I remember you was telling.
I've never seen a high school so organized and practice at the level that they was. It was on a high level, and I've seen a lot of high school.
This was like spring.
This was in the spring, so I knew they was going to be a good team. They've been struggling this year earlier on.
Yeah,
they got the brakes beat off them by Mater Dei. But when I seen them shake hands, it was like, man, it is what it is.
Yeah,
this is what we want.
Yeah, Corona Centennial's the truth. I like their program, their coaching staff. They have some great athletes.
Coach Jackson, Coach Jackson over there, and
Drake's there, right?
He just shook his head. He's like, man, we got our breaks. We're going back to the drawing board.
They opened up against the number 1 team.
It's hard.
It's hard. No, who does that? Right here in state that know about them and know you're gonna have to see them again.
You think they can beat IMG, Mater Dei?
Oh yeah, Mater Dei beat everybody. I don't think it's a team. I believe they can. The way Bryce is playing, because when you have a great quarterback
and a good line. No. I take that back. Unbelievable offensive line at Mater Dei. Unbelievable.
And they have like 7 receivers.
Yes,
about
indeed.
4 running backs, right?
Yeah.
All of them
young.
good.
Everybody young.
Everybody young.
Dixon young, man. Epps. I think Epps is a senior receiver.
He's the only senior.
Yeah. Then you got the cornerback. Your cornerbacks, man. All American guys. Yeah.
You got Damani. What's it? Jackson.
Damani Jackson.
You have the other kid, Davis.
Yeah, Davis is. I think he's a junior.
Yeah, junior, and they're just so deep.
The top DBs in the nation.
And the thing about
Ground Zero, I got to give it up to y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all doing with them boys out there, man.
Yeah.
So
that's the DBU. Ground Zero's DBU, man.
And you know what? A lot of colleges are saying that. Yeah. A lot of colleges coaches, when I talk to them, they saying, man, we gonna mess with these kids. That's for some of these 707 program, being especially like as far as DBs go. Coach AB.
The game is changing, man.
Yeah.
You look at all the offenses in high school.
A lot of some coaches can't coach. Then you got some that can.
Yeah.
Seriously, I've seen some coaches as solid.
You talking about trainers
in high school?
Just like high school
no, high school coaches, man.
Okay.
They do a good job with the kids, but then some don't know what they're doing, man. They don't have an idea. There's no structure. I don't know how they run their practices. But the private schools, I think they got the money to pay quality coaches.
And they can also. I don't know how they do with their grade system. Mm-hmm. I know they take care of the kids, make sure they have grades, but I believe they can get in more practice time. I don't
think you do. I don't think you can have more practice time.
I know they probably ain't supposed to.
Yeah, they can find a way. They'll call it something else. They'll call it team building.
All that. They go places, do stuff.
Because they're a religious school. Sometimes they can call it prayer, but they can pray with plays. I don't know what y'all doing over there, man. Y'all
That's called meditating on the playbook day
on that long day.
You be like a tree. About river,
man, that's scripture right there.
Yeah, that's what they do. So you're right. That's probably the type of stuff they be doing. I didn't think about that. Like, this is religion. We gonna go in the temple and pray and be in there practicing plays.
Did you hear about the kid from Mayfair, Jay Up? What's the kid from Mayfair, man? He's supposed to be committed to go to.
Yeah, he's been there a long time, though.
It seemed like it because he's been playing as a freshman. I think he committed to Arizona State.
Freshman.
But he's been doing. He did what we've been saying he should do. A lot of these top players, we talked about Zion and all the top high school players who are able to go to high school for 7 months and then go to the next level to the NBA. Uh-huh. He took a trip to Morehouse, man. That was awesome, man.
Yeah.
And he's one of the top guys.
He went there during the
recently. He just took a trip there. Oh, he did?
Yeah. I would have went to it. I'm sorry.
Y'all got to know what he did, man. He went. Hey, if you go take a trip to Morehouse, take it during homecoming,
man.
If y'all going to HBU, we need more top-notch high school kids. We need some of y'all to go there.
Let me say this to some of the kids that can go to HBCUs. If you guys, I'm just telling you.
He's stuck.
I just want the kids to understand it. I want to let these young kids know their power.
Right.
I don't know if they understand the power they have.
Yeah.
They've been fooled. People think that they don't have the power. You absolutely have the power.
You can control them.
If Bryce Young,
yep,
and all his receivers, Epps,
right,
Ware, all them kids, the Maggio, the St. Browns, and all them boys all went to HBCUs.
Come on.
And left this private school and went to the HBCUs and then go to these traditional
Prairie View.
universities.
Yeah.
I guarantee you ESPN will be there.
They gotta go
say,
there.
Well, why you say that, Ron? I'm going to tell you why. The Australian League is where a young kid by the name of LaMelo Ball plays in.
Come on.
It's the Australian League.
Come on.
Not one time have ESPN bought one of the games out there. Not once.
Right.
They haven't even been interested in that. Matter of fact, it's like it's underneath the Canadian League.
Right.
As far as, coverage.
Right.
Why ESPN go buy 59 games when this young man got signed to an Australian league? 59 games they went and purchased from that league.
Wow.
One of the league presidents says there has been $1 billion generated in traffic and in sales since Melo Ball has come to.
And he's a top 3 now. Did they check ESPN check? So all of a sudden,
but ESPN had him as a 4-star. I just want to say that real quick.
Oh, yeah. Look, y'all funny out there, man. Y'all specialists that say y'all know about the sports. Melo been good. I knew Melo was for a long time. LeVar was trying to tell y'all that.
Right.
Yeah, but y'all was hating on him because y'all didn't like the way he talk. Okay, that's what he do.
Right.
Sometimes you got relatives and family members that, talk that talk. That's just who he is.
Well, people do, but some people don't want to admit it. And they talk that Stephen A. Smith is the same way as Ball.
Yeah, but
Except he just
they don't really like Stephen A. either.
But what I'm saying is he's the same exact way.
Yeah,
They're the same thing.
But most people don't like that. They don't like the way.
They don't like a black guy to do it.
No, that's exactly
That's
what
all
it
it
is.
is. Just keep 100. That's we in America. That's just why I ain't being funny. I ain't being keep it 100.
It's the truth.
They don't want LeVar because
he telling the truth on life. He said his son was going to the NBA. He was the second pick.
Come on.
And they don't want you to be boisterous. And sometimes in our culture, that's just the way we're emotional. We're emotional, and I'm not gonna take up for it.
Right.
I'm not gonna say we sorry for it.
Told me.
Oh Lord, I'm not.
Down the street, nigga.
I didn't mean to do that, man. But at church we act different. Birthday parties we act different. Sometimes we just a little bit more different. We emotional. So if we score a touchdown and you want a high step, what's wrong with that?
None.
We celebrate. I don't think
that's
but
emotional.
But sometimes some people look at that as taunting the other team. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
It's football.
Well, even if it's basketball. Even if it was basketball.
Well, I'm saying scoring. Stop them from scoring. I don't care if you score a goal. When they score a goal, what do? Run up to the corner, pull his shirt up over his head.
Right.
Ooh. I mean, ain't nobody talking about that. That's tradition. The guy, the announcer says goal for 20 minutes. That's annoying to me. But I understand that's the sport.
Yeah, right.
He's saying goal, Junior, for 20 minutes. Ooh, everybody going crazy in there. But I understand.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's the sport. That's the type of people we are.
Right.
We know how to party. We turn up. Everybody want to turn up like us. The reason why people don't turn up because some of them can't. I don't turn up because I can't.
Right.
I don't know how to dance. I ain't got no rhythm.
Right.
So my turn up is like this.
Yeah.
Y'all get it. That's my turn
But
up.
some people can look at that as celebrating or taunting that.
Right.
But it don't have
But
nothing to do with the other team. And even if it
always
does.
the person that is not scoring are the ones losing. I never seen none of these schools do none of that or act funny or say anything with the state kid scoring and he having a good time.
Right.
He's just having fun. When what's my boy Gronkowski? He's on the boat smashing beers on his head after the Super Bowl.
Right.
Bikini girls running all around him having a great time.
Right.
Ain't no telling what they doing on this boat. But what they saying, he's just a kid blowing off some steam,
having
a
fun.
good time. But Odell Beckham do the exact same thing.
He's showboating.
He wrong. See what I'm saying? It's just how. Could you tell your friend stop laughing for a second? I don't know what she laughing about over there.
Shut up.
Yeah, man, we got a loud audience. That's just exactly how this stuff works.
Right.
One way is we just blowing out steam. It's a group.
Right.
The next way is taunting. Are they doing something? They doing this, taking that. But I don't know how you gonna rectify it or get it right because it's a cultural thing.
It is. It's definitely
It's
a cultural thing. Yeah. And I look at some of the guys that's in our realm, the way they write. Sometimes it bothers me when I even read some of the stuff on Instagram and tweet, and the way they tweet it, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be offended or you don't talk like that. I mean, you're trying to get in the lane that you really don't know nothing about.
Right.
You from blah blah blah. So the way we talk is the way we talk at times. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's fair for other people to try to mimic that. You know what I mean? Or probably go in the lane and to be accepted, just to be accepted.
Well, you know, acceptance is a booger, man.
What you mean it's a booger?
It puts you in a lot of different places.
That's what I'm
Some
saying.
people want to be accepted so bad, so they do all kind of stuff. Some people don't. It don't matter. They gonna be who they are.
Right.
Around whoever.
Right.
And
I had a guy tell me, man, I know a kid from one of my kids. I told him, so man, this kid is going to go to this school just from my personal experience. Because Ike and Rome do these shows because we like helping the kids.
Right.
We are the kids, and we understand where they come from. If it wasn't for sports, we would probably still work with these kids and talk to these kids.
Oh yeah.
Some of the guys that's working in there, if they had nothing to do with sports, they wouldn't even deal with them. And that's not a problem, because I think people shouldn't care about who they are or where they come from. But a man told me he was upset. This was like a writer, one of the writers. I told him that the kid was going to go to a certain school, and he got upset with me. I know who they are. I'm with them every day. When the kid ended up going to another school, the one that I thought he was going to go to,
Right.
and next time I saw him and I brought it to his attention, he tried to laugh it off. But to the point I'm making is, just because you hanging around a kid every day for a write-up story, that don't mean you know who they are. That don't mean they care about you. That don't mean they're comfortable with you.
Right.
And what we're trying to say at the Ike and Rome Show, we want to be we're one-on-one with these kids because we care about them, we love about them. Sports is just a vehicle that they're using.
Yeah.
Our biggest thing, again, our mantra is to win.
In life,
That's it. I don't care what you do, you got to win in life.
you got to.
So again, man, thank y'all for listening to the Ike and Rome Show. Rome, what would you think? We're going to wrap it up?
Yeah, man, this was a good show, man.
Let's wrap it up.
It really was. And let me say this.
Yeah.
If anybody that heard the show tonight, and you guys got any questions, talk to us, or any comments about
Yeah.
the Fair Act play,
Yeah.
hit us up on Instagram.
The Ike and Rome Show, yeah.
Hit us up. We'll bring it back up. Let's kick this topic up, because I really want to know what people out here are thinking about that
Man,
Fair Act play.
they're saying some crazy stuff.
Yeah, man. Because I can't wait for these kids to come to California.
They get paid.
I can't wait, man. Could you imagine all these gold teeth mouthpieces they gonna have? You kids from the
They
South
better
with
not
their
wait.
names
We
on them?
gonna have to talk to y'all even more. I'm like, man, don't stop. Don't be spending all that money, man. Buy you some.
Yeah. No,
something
this gonna be a
that
mouthpiece.
was
It's gonna
valuable.
look gold. It's gonna have Battle, but it's gonna have his name on it.
He said some battle.
You know, Battle make everything.
Oh
for
man,
the
they
kids.
get it cracking, man.
Yeah.
Again, man, big shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for listening to the Ike and Rome Show. God bless you.
It's the Ike and Rome Show.
Do your thing every Friday night, man. Check us out again next week. I think next week we're gonna have Malachi Rice come on from Long Beach Poly, running back.
Amir Ford,
Amir, a couple of the Pius kids is gonna come in, and
Londale. We'll have Londale in the building.
Londale be back through here,
Yeah,
man.
Michael.
So again, man, thank y'all for listening to us, man. Big ups to you, all the guys that was on the Ike and Rome Show that's in college now. Do your thing on Saturday night, man. We love y'all. We out of here. We out of here.
Ike and Rome Show.
Ike and Rome Show, #1 high school sports show.
In the nation.
We gone, baby. Good stuff.
We out.
Shout out to Ike and Rome Show, man. I see y'all boys doing it.
It's the Ike and Rome Show. #1 high school sports show in the nation. The Ike and Rome Show. #1 high school sports show in the nation. The Ike and Rome Show. #1 high school sports show in the nation. The Ike and Rome Show. #1 high school sports show.